This question is coming from Facebook, and I'm going to read it as it's written on the thing. Hello, Jerry Bruckheimer. You are a great man. I want to ask you, what is your inspiration to make movies? You have your relatives on Facebook, Jerry?
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Yeah,
I had such a good time when I was growing up in the theater, just like where you're sitting now, and watching great movies. And I wanted to bring that to the next generation and be a part of that magic that's on that big screen and get to work with such talented people as are on this stage. And that's what I love. I love entertaining people, and that's why we make movies like The Lone Ranger.
Army, I remember interviewing you a few times for The Social Network, which was sort of your entree into this big Hollywood world now, and now you've had a few credits under your belt since then. How has that experience over the last couple of years prepared you think, for this moment as the Lone Ranger?
I mean, honestly, the thing that I left Social Network with was just a sense of like, this job is really, really hard. And then, I went on to the next movie, and you're doing 17, 18-hour days again, and you're just like, this is really hard, and I really love this, So it was just like that. I think what I walked away with from Social Network, because I had to do, kind of double shifts on it, was just, this is not an easy job, but there's not a job out there that's worth it more, worth the toil and all that. It's great. It's the same thing that Jerry said. It's like everybody goes to the theater and it just has fun. You go somewhere else for a little bit.
I think we have a question here from Twitter. I don't know if it gave us who asked it, but the Lone Ranger, this is a question, I guess, for the entire cast up here. When you were younger, did you ever play dress up as the Lone Ranger or Tonto? Say it proud, Army. You're amongst friends. It's okay.
Yeah, I did. I mean,
Which character?
Tom. Yeah. Yeah.
I played dress up as Carol Channing.
Always bring it home to Carol Channing. That's great.
It's Carol Burnett.
And Carol Burnett.
Gore, what novel filming or cinematography or special effects approaches did you use to this film, maybe that you hadn't used in the past, or to kind of bring it to life that audiences should look out for while they're watching the movie?
We tried to put people on trains and on horses and under horses and in the dirt, and only relied on very little blue screen. In certain places we had to, but tried to make it feel like that it occurred, and we brought a camera to these places. We were very nomadic, so I would say we were very large, but we were very lo-fi. We just carried. You can't. It's hard to find locations that don't have, a Taco Bell or something in your shot. So, you do have to kind of climb over that mountain, and you do have to kind of go to those places, and it just doesn't. People don't act the same if they're not on top of a train at 40 miles an hour.
For the audience that's lucky enough to be here in Vegas, you guys were introduced to the character of Silver, who I would imagine plays a big role in the movie. Talk to me a little bit about Silver and his role in the film.
Silver's.
We
touched it once.
had a number of trainers working with Silver, and he does play a magical role in the movie. And it's something that I think audiences are going to love when they see him.
Well, unfortunately, that
hits his mark every time.
That concludes our. You can't say the same about Army, but that concludes our time here in Vegas and hanging out online with you guys watching all over the world. The film opens July 3rd. Give it up for our wonderful panel here today. Be sure to check out The Lone Ranger when it hits theaters. Thank you guys very much. Nice to see you.
That was great.